In this video, we're going to learn how to use profiles. Let's take a closer look at some of the topics we're going to cover. We'll start by looking at how to save and apply profiles. We'll then take a look at how to import profiles. So let's get started. How to save and apply profiles. The MetaTrader 4 platform has a really cool way that allows traders to group together a series of charts. A profile is essentially a collection of charts. Let's assume that you would like to save this as a profile. As you can see here, I have a number of different charts. I'm just going to tile them all. And let's actually get rid of that one. I've now arranged my charts. And let's assume that I'd like to save this as a profile that I would refer to at a later stage. All I've got to do is go up to the File menu, click on File, and then go to Profiles. On the Profile submenu, click on Save As. Now all I've got to do here is enter a new profile name. So let's call this My New Profile and click OK. This has now been saved, and if you look down here at the bottom, you have My New Profile, the name that you just entered, and if you click on it, it gives you the same profiles menu. Now you can change between different profiles and you can save as many profiles as you like. Let's take a look at the British pound. As you can see here, there are 3 charts that have been saved under this profile. If we want to switch back to our new profile, we've just got to select it from the list. And as you can see, it's brought back the charts that we originally had. Now be very careful when working with profiles. Any changes that you make to a profile is saved automatically. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to take a little trend line tool and just insert a line on this Euro JPY chart. I'm then going to flip the profile to something else. Let's choose the Euro. And here you can see it's loaded the Euro profile. Now if I want to go back to my new profile, you'll see that the trend line that I drew still remains. Now, this is important because if you were to make any changes here, let's go to one of the other profiles. Let's take the Swiss franc. So over here, you see we've got the Swiss franc profile. Now, let's assume while we were working in here, we, for some reason, decided to change this to a Euro USD chart. We were just looking at the Euro USD, and we then decided to go back to my new profile. If we go back to the Swiss franc, you're going to find that the final change that you made has been saved. So be very careful when changing stuff around on your profiles that you do not want to come back to at a later stage. Let's just go ahead and change this back to the original currency. And there you go, it's been changed back to the USD CHF. And let's go back to my new profile. Let me show you another example of how these profiles work. Let's assume we add a few more charts to our profile. We may be just looking at them and just analyzing some price. And then we decide, let's go look at a different profile. We go out here and we look at it. And when we are done, we go back to my new profile. All these charts that we had been looking at previously are still there. So you've got to be careful about the way profiles are saved. Changes that you make will be saved, and the next time you return to it, it's going to remain. You can also delete profiles. Let's just go to a different profile. I'm going to go to my default. If you want to delete a profile, all you got to do is click on the profile box at the bottom, then go to remove profile, and let's remove my new profile. Are you sure you want to remove it? Yes. Okay, so it's been deleted. If you now go to profiles, you will no longer see my new profile. So that's how profiles work. Let's take a look now at importing profiles. Importing profiles. At some point in time, you're going to find a profile that you might like to add to your MT4 trading platform. Importing a profile is really quite simple. Depending on where you get the profile from, you may have downloaded it on the internet, or you may have received it from a friend in an email or in a forum somewhere. You will essentially be left with a folder for this profile. And inside this profile, you will have a number of different charts and an order file. All you need to do is select the profiles folder, right click on it, choose copy, and then go to your MetaTrader 4 folder. Now mine is in local disk, program files, MetaTrader 4. Now I'm looking for the profiles folder. I've just double clicked and I've gone inside the profiles folder. I'm now going to right click in here and click on paste. It tells me that I'll need to provide administrator permission. So I'm going to click on continue. And it's just copied all the stuff into the profiles folder. Okay, so once the folder has been copied, you need to restart your MT4 platform. So let's restart the platform. So let's go back and restart the MetaTrader 4 terminal. And now, if we go to our profiles, as you can see, we now have our imported profile. Let's click on that. And as you can see, it now loads up the imported profile. So that's it for this video. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.